where we need to be. Oh, we gotta go live. We need where we're over. Oh God, it's me. The leftists are backing. The leftists are going. Oh God, it's me. And we seem to be doing the best out of that brunch. Let's deal with the Wait, what the hell? I don't want to see my studio. I don't need that. Shit. God damn it. Alright, fine.
Some attention in this case, especially.
You know what? There is a way for America to bring down its healthcare costs. It's called getting every single one of these motherfuckers in the European Union to pay their fair share on health costs. That's what it's going to take. But the first video we're going to look at is this progressive leader push major shakeup in the Democratic Party.
Progressive caucus are basically pushing for the next Democratic Party chair to make some significant efforts and changes in regard to the way the party operates in order to go back to the Democratic Party's roots in representing working class Americans. As Max Cohen over at Punchbowl News reported this morning, top progressive caucus lawmakers, Jayapal, Caesar, Frost, and DeLuzzo are calling for DNC chair candidates to endorse reforms aimed at winning back working class voters, including banning super PACs from spending in Dem primaries and refusing corporate PAC donations to the DNC. Now, Pramila Jayapal, who's currently the head of the Congressional Progressive Caucus, is about to finish her term as the chair, and Texas Congressman Greg Caesar was recently elected to be her successor. Now, they, along with Maxwell Frost and Chris DeLuzio, lay out what they see as the four core.
Two fucking progressive losers that have no chance at all. I mean, I don't like their party anyway. Why the fuck am I promoting them to be? Whatever.
Or principles for the next DNC chair. And this all sounds good. They say that they want reform, restructure, and rebrand the party, embrace grassroots donors and reject special interest and dark money, rebuild our multiracial working class base, show recent demonstrated experience of turning around organizations, building large coalitions, and winning elections. So under the first umbrella, the umbrella reform, restructure, and rebrand the party, they say that the new chair should, they do elaborate on this, create an authentic Democratic brand that offers a clear alternative and inclusive vision for how we will make life better for 90% who are struggling in this economy, take on the biggest corporations and wealthiest individuals who have rigged the system, expose Trump's corporate favoritism, and create a clear contrast with Republicans. So I'm gonna pause before I move on to the rest of it. And there are a lot of other.
Okay. How have the Democrats not done the exact same thing?
Details, Cenk, so let's not belabor this first part. What do you think so far in regard to what they want the Democratic chair to represent in order to ensure the Democratic Party represents certain values?
Yeah, I love it. I think it's a great proposal, and credit where credit is due. That's a caucus that I've criticized endlessly before because they wouldn't stand up to their corporate colleagues. Now, having said that, well, proof's always in the pudding, okay? So this is a good statement to put out, but when your colleagues do none of it, are you guys going to rebel, or are you going to go back to bowing your heads? Because in my whole life and experience, all the Progressive Caucus has ever done is bow their heads. So it's a good letter. It's wonderful proposals. I'm here for it. I can't wait to help them make this come true. But my guess is they won't want our help. They won't engage in anything. They'll be elitist. And then at the end of the day, when anybody criticizes their colleagues, they'll get scared to death and then go back to saying, oh, well, of course, we have to trust them. Trust Hakeem, trust Biden, trust everyone.
Well, I mean,
so maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe it's a new Progressive Caucus.
They're not going to want to work with you when you say things like that.
Yeah, but my job is to tell the truth.
Yeah.
That's what they've done.
No, the new Progressive Caucus, I don't know who the fuck they're going to want to work with. They throw in every single person that could possibly get them votes, except that I take it back, the 13% that Kyle Kulinski mentioned. Because remember, Kyle Kulinski inadvertently proved why Bernie couldn't win. He stipulated Bernie, and I do believe this to be true, was working for 30% of the left-wing caucus vote, which is 15% or less in the general electorate. That was Bernie Sanders. And then when shit went to hell for him, when it was mono and mono Biden, of course, Bernie collapses like he always does because he's a loser. You know, I'm sorry, but how do you make that up? How do you make up when your best option is 30% of the electorate, and when it goes to the general, you only have 15? This is why I wish Bernie Sanders was the nominee in 2020. Trump would have crushed him. We wouldn't be discussing President-elect Trump. We'd be discussing President-elect who the fuck ever.
In the past, and we all know that that's what they've done in the past.
Listen.
So that's why I'm saying, hey, brothers and sisters, I love your words, and I liked your words before, but you have to put action behind it. If you think just printing this letter is good enough, but you never challenge any of your colleagues, no, I got bad news for you, not remotely good enough.
Yeah, I agree with you in regard to challenging the colleagues that kind of stand in the way of what they're trying to pursue here. So they argue that the new party chair should also undertake an immediate assessment of the effectiveness of Democratic political consulting practices and businesses and terminate those who have been ineffective and detrimental to the success of our candidates and party. So that's of course touching on the fact that Kamala Harris's campaign raised not $1 but $2 billion really, because her the PACs that supported her also raised $1 billion. But her campaign itself raised $1 billion, which was squandered in 3 months on nonsense and on political consultants that gave her terrible advice.
But that's who runs the Democratic Party.
That's true, and so
they're never going to look. Again, if I'm wrong and the Progressive Caucus roars like lions and they get to fire these corrupt consultants and hire progressives, populists, etc., and redirect the party, oh my God, I'm going to give.
Cenk, you are never going to have that. Because I don't know about you, boy, but progressives, they don't have it.
Give them all of the credit in the world. I can't wait for that, right? But I would be shocked because they've never done it before.
You don't have the numbers. There's not enough of you. The country is not progressive. I don't know why you continually think that somehow, some way, in the unheard masses of America, that the country is just dying to go progressive. It's not. I think I still live with my mama. Let me do this.
So the second part of that is expand the diversity of DNC consulting partners, focusing on bringing.
I use a webcam for some things, family cam for others.
In more consultants to have a demonstrated understanding of populist policies that benefit poor and working class people of every race and geography. I read that second part separately because.
Yet I have said my mother's long struggles with her lungs, so either I'm being unimaginably cruel, or she doesn't live with me. And my parents were just over to my house for dinner. I mean, I really don't care. At this point, I don't fucking care what any of you assholes think of me. But it is an honest, weird thing to think about. Why am I doing this now?
I don't know what that.
No, I run from arrogant cocksuckers like you, 𝕧𝕒𝕝𝕚. That's what I run from. People I have no interest in chatting with, because no matter what evidence I present you with, you will always assume yourself right.
That means, and I worry about that. Like introducing more consultants to the mix, I don't think is necessarily going to be helpful.
No.
Neither do you, sweetheart, 𝕧𝕒𝕝𝕚. Neither do you.
It's not a bad thing. So remember when Nancy Pelosi made the rule that if you ever work for a progressive, that you'll be canceled forever and ever?
I do remember that.
So what they're saying is, no, those guys were right to begin with. Bring them back, right? And that's why they mentioned populists. That's why they mentioned geography, because they're trying to say, look, this isn't just about race or gender or whatever.
No, I didn't think that was what they were referring to. It's diversity of thought.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so look, the letter is nearly perfect. And you know, I come in with this enormous amount of skepticism, as you guys can tell, because of their past actions. But Greg Casera is going to be the new head of the Progressive Caucus, and people generally say good things about him. So maybe he'll go in a new direction, and this is an indication of it, and I would love it, and I'm here for it.
Is that how you say his last name? Casera?
Kassar, I think.
Oh, it's Kassar, okay.
But I'm not sure.
I'm sorry, I've been mispronouncing his last name, I apologize, you're correct. Anyway, let's move forward though. So the second tenet, embrace grassroots donors and reject special interest and dark money, calls for big reforms to how the party operates. They say that the new chair should reinstate the I love this part the most, reinstate the 2008 DNC ban.
Doesn't matter. It's useless. Let me just tell you this. This is somebody from Swiss, 8 billion people in the world. He could give everyone $1 billion and still have 343 billion left. She did this over 351 billion. I must have turned off the calculator, but hold on. Let me just bring it out. 351. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Divided by 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 8 billion people. Wow! They got $43.87. Some of the lucky motherfuckers might have gotten 88 cents. So yeah, that would have been Elon Musk giving up his entire fortune for humanity. $43. Essentially a pizza order. Now we deal with this twat.
Taking care of parents a legal requirement. I remember specifically, I talked about this in 2021 when I was no contact with my own mother. We are now on speaking terms and moving forward, fortunately, but who knows, maybe the other shoe will drop. That being said, I foresaw this coming. With so many millennials, Gen Z, and I would even argue-
Whoa, my dear!
Taking care of parents a legal requirement. I remember specifically, I talked about this in 2021
Children have no legal requirements of their parents whatsoever.
when I was no contact with my own mother. We are now on speaking terms and moving forward, fortunately, but who knows, maybe the other shoe will drop. That being said, I foresaw this coming. With so many millennials.
Is your mom not your... You gotta be kidding me. So we're supposed to take life advice from your sorry ginger ass when you couldn't even be bothered to work out problems with your mother. You know what? I had to prepare myself to cook my last Christmas dish. And you know what? I'm just gonna end this. Anyway, good night, everyone.